Hello, pumpkins. So I haven't been updating you with anything at all in a while, and so I now wanted to do that and tell you that I am still working in Costa Coffee Fresco on the shopping airport in Warsaw, and it's absolutely awesome. Like, at the very beginning I was not convinced. Nobody really liked me there. I felt like that, and I feel like they really didn't like me because I was so unorganized and I didn't know a single thing of what to do, where to put things, and everything was just very awkward. And you know, there are many customers in that coaster. Like, it's a very busy place, so when they have a person that cannot manage, then it is problematic, so it may make them dislike me a little bit. But later I just decided, after the trip I took to Milano, I decided to be confident and to be myself, and then they started being lovely, they started being nice, and they liked me, and that was alright. Like, everyone on Fresco are just awesome now. They're just like great people, and I love being there, and I like 100% feel that this is my coaster. I normally feel that my previous coaster where I was training is my coaster, like I did feel at the beginning. I feel like Fresco is my home now, my job, my place. Like, Fresco is my place, not Siena anymore, and I really love it. And I love that it is such a busy cafe, because in other cafes where you don't have like so many customers, nothing is really going on. And I love it on Fresco that so many things are going on at the same time, and that you have managed so fast, and it's also exciting, and you have to do so many things, and you always have to do something, and that's so exciting. I don't know, I mean, I must have changed, because I used to be like, the less I do, the better for me, the slower I do what I have to do, the better for me. I was such a lazy ass, and now I just want to do things, want to act, and that's why Fresco is very great for me to be in. I absolutely love the place. Like, I'm telling you that because it's important, because I said I don't feel confident in there, because I said people are nice to me in there, because I said I don't feel like it's my place to be in, and now I have changed my mind. I lived through much more moments in there, and I know that as long as I am myself, as long as I am not afraid to do what I do, what means maybe weird sometimes, and people laugh at that, and people like that, but I always get that I'm always afraid that they will not like that, and that they will be like, what the fuck? But they're not. They like me for who I am, and I have to accept myself for who I am. It's like, I don't accept myself for make people not maybe entirely like me. That is an absurd, because I should just be myself and let them see me for who I am. But yeah, just about that, like, I am talking about that, about confidence in myself so much, but maybe that's just because it's a constant part of my life still. Like, it is still appearing in my life, and that's why I'm mentioning it so much. But that's just that, you know. I love Fresco, so many funny moments, and like feeling completely at home in there. Like, this is my place, totally. And that's just that. And about Fresco, I started working on night shifts 2 days ago. Thanks God I don't have many night shifts. Like, now only 4 in a row. Yeah, and it's absolutely the most boring time in the world. Like, I didn't know that. I discovered that because on night shifts you basically do the cleaning and do the preparations for the another day, like making something 30 yogurts or like this. So just preparations for another day, cleaning, night hours, night shift. That's just boring. People are saying like, this is such a hard work on the night shift, nights are very hard, and I'm like, no, they're just boring because you don't have any customers and you're just so sleepy. I am so sleepy during night shifts. Like 2 days ago was my first night shift and I had to manage for 24 hours without sleep. That's not good, is it? And then I had myself 5 hours of sleep and had to go for another night shift, and I was also sleepy but not that much, and I even turned off the music because I was just so disturbed at everything. Like I was so bored, I didn't have the power in me to listen to music, so I was just sitting there peacefully, quietly, being totally bored because of all the cleaning. And then 4:30 a.m. there started coming customers to our Costa Coffee, because we are open 24/7, but really during the night there are no flights on the airport, so nobody really comes. Therefore people start coming in like 4:30 when the flights like start taking off, and I immediately got that kind of energy in me. Like I was so sleepy and so bored, and when the customers started coming, I just started being all jumpy and like happy and talking to people and smiling and laughing and being all chatty and energetic, doing everything fast and managing it all and being like so positively happy that I can do all these things. And I even stayed for a little bit longer because I was just so happy to stand on the cash register and have contact with people and just do all the things and be what barista means to be, you know? And I think I discovered myself with that, really. Like, I'm so glad I'm working in Costa Coffee. Like, it has changed my life, and I'm not kidding about that. It is like a gigantic part of me right now. It is awesome. It is amazing. It has made me yearn to have contact with people, something that has never happened ever before in my entire life. Like, I always hated people and I was afraid of people, and now I want to have contact with people, and I smile to people and I talk to people. And from Costa Coffee I even got the habit that when I enter a shop or anything, I say hi to people, not good morning, good evening, like people in Poland say to each other. Like, they always say that. If you say hello or hi, it means like, weird, we're friends? No, I don't think so. But I do say that whenever I enter some shop, anything. I always say hi, and I'm like all smiley and chatty, and it's like I'm not doing that on purpose. It's just coming out of me automatically. So it's great. Like, it has changed me a great deal. And about that, I visited my previous cafe, Sienna Cafe, Costa Coffee, and I met some of my regular customers in there, and it was so nice to just talk to them and just know that they were asking about me, and that it was just so lovely, and I got to talk to them. That was so nice. And afterwards, because next to that cafe there is a bookstore, like few doors down, and it's the bookstore with books in English that I buy my books in. And I went there, bought myself the Hunger Games, and ordered some more books, and it was so lovely. We have to wait. Pizza! And so I was in that bookshop, and the lady was so nice to me. Like, she was so friendly towards me, and not like friendly in a oh well, let's be very kind way, but friendly in a way friends are, like, so chilled and all. And when I was the before, and I was acting like my previous self, being like, oh, well, nah, like a typical human being. She was also like a typical human being. And now that I went down for the second time and gave her my positive energy, after an entire day working on Fresco with awesome people, after visiting my cafe, my previous cafe on Siena, and meeting my regular customers, I got that positive energy and I gave it to her. I was smiling, I was chatting, and she was replying to that, and I was just so great. So I just think it is awesome to open yourself to people. That's what I think. Because honestly, on Fresco, on Costa Coffee Fresco on the airport, people are just great. And I don't only mean the crew, but I also mean the customers. Recently, like a few days ago, I was standing on the cash register and a man told me that I am in a very good mood, and I said, yeah, I'm like this all the time. And he was like, well, that is great that you're so positive, because it really affects me. Like, you can really feel it, and you just have to. You feel like there is no other way, but you have to act the same, like that you feel my energy and you just get it for yourself. And it was like the nicest thing I've ever heard, like that I'm positive and that I am smiley and that it affects people in a good way. It was just so lovely. It was just so lovely. It's really important for me because I wasn't like that always, and I'm glad people appreciate it. So it's lovely. It really is lovely. I mean, I think on the airport you get the specific kind of customers, people who go traveling, people who go on vacations, and they're like chilled and lovely. So I think it's great, really. I think it's a great type of a customer to have. But now, apart from all that, I wanted to tell you that I have seen the new Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Men Tell No Tales, or Salazar's Revenge. I don't know which title is official eventually, because I feel like they changed it in the very last moment, so it's like weird. But the pirates were really okay, apart from the fact that there was very little of Johnny Depp. Like, it is supposed to be a film about him, about Jack Sparrow, and it wasn't. It was a film about Henry, William's son, and his girlfriend. It was kind of a film about them, and not about Jack. And who Jack was not himself. He wasn't talking like himself, and he was not that ingenious, cunning mind, not planning everything and like acting on impulse and doing so many funny, stupid things. He was not. That isn't Jack at all. It's kind of not fun. And apart from that, there was also the thing that so many scenes were repeating themselves. Something that has happened in some other pirates before, or like some characters repeating themselves, or some situations. Like, you could see such patterns being repeated from the previous episodes of Pirates of the Caribbean, which is just stupid. But, you know, in general, yes, I liked the film. I did like it. It was nice and lovely and all. But I just feel like it was very for money, like just to have another film done because they know people will pay for it. And I did. I went to the cinema and saw it. And it's not like I regret it. I liked it, but it's not how pirates should exactly be. Although it's not like you don't have the feeling it's pirates. You do get the feeling that it's pirates, but you also get the feeling that it's not what it used to be. So yeah, that's just my little update. I'm going to eat the pizza because I'm hungry. It's 6 p.m. and I woke up an hour ago because #night shifts. At 8 I have to go out for the night shift. You see this happy face? It's not a happy face. It's a fake happy face. My face. Fakely happy. because I don't like night shift at all. Yeah, bye. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Adios. Adios, that's what I say at the end of the film. I haven't recorded in a while, you know. I don't have time. I don't have the ideas. Yeah. And I have a very nice shirt. You see, a nice black, white shirt. Adios.